to my channel. Like, really welcome back. This has been like a long time since I have filmed a video for you guys. I know it's not a makeup tutorial. I am working on a makeup tutorial. It's been really crazy. I have a backdrop now. I hope you guys like this. It's gonna be here for a while until I get a new color. I don't know, I'll be switching it up. I did a few changes with my husband on my vanity room, but I decided to come back with a what's new at NYX Canada, just because it's been a while and there's like so many things coming out. I don't have all of the products with me. I'm going to talk about the items that I do have available with me, and I will also mention a few things that are already in stores. So I hope you guys are happy to see me back, because I'm so happy to be back and that things are looking better and they're progressing. Okay, so let's just jump in. I'm not sure if last time I talked about this guy right here, a no filter finishing powder, and my shade is medium olive. I believe there are 15 shades of this guy. This is not a foundation. This is a finishing powder with a little bit of tint in it, which is so amazing. It doesn't really mattify you so much. It does, but then it hydrates you at the same time, so it doesn't look cakey. And this little guy, I've been using it for my T-zone, only because I highlight the center of my forehead, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. So I apply that on those spots, and it looks so flawless. If you're somebody who's not into makeup a lot, you can wear a BB cream and just set your BB cream with this, and you will absolutely love this powder. So get your hands on this guy, and they are worth $13 in Canada. I know that I've been stalling my lid lingerie swatches for the lips, and I know a lot of you guys want to see it. I will do a video. It's just, since everything is going on, like I was looking for a backdrop, like the whole remodeling of my vanity room, it took a lot, so that's why I haven't sat down and actually have the time to film, but I will, because there's like tons of swatches that I'm going to be doing. So the next item that was new, it's these guys right here. These are the Bright Idea Illuminating Sticks. These are highlighters in a cream form, in a form of a stick. We have different shades. Obviously, the more pinkier ones will look more like a blush, and the darker ones will look like a little bit more like a bronzy tone. I've used them a lot. The ones that I've used the most is this guy right here. This is the shade number 5, which is in the shade Chardonnay Shimmer. It is such a beautiful gold, and I'm actually wearing it underneath the powder that I have right here. I've also used Pearl Pink Lace, which is number 7. This one is more of a pinky shade. I've used it, but I always seem to go back to Chardonnay Shimmer. I've also used Lavender Lust. Lavender Lust and Chardonnay Shimmer are the most popular ones, along with Pearl Pink Lace. And for bronzing, I really like to use Sun Kissed Crush and Bermuda Bronze. These two are my favorite for like bronzing. Like if you want that nice glow on your skin, you can just rub it and like dab it with your sponge or even your hand, and then wash your hand. It looks so beautiful. The next product that I'm going to talk about has almost a month, I believe, of being launched. This little guy right here. This is the Total Control Drop Foundation. Mine is in the shade Beige, which is number 11. I am in love with it. I am actually wearing it as well. This is a very, very liquidy foundation. All of the NYX foundations are water-based, but this one by far is my favorite one because it's super, super liquidy, which means it applies very thin, but you can still get that full coverage that you want. I'm not looking for full coverage, to be honest, but I know that I can reach the full coverage if I wanted to by just adding more drops. So in the little box that it comes with, it tells you, so if you wanted to do full coverage, you have to use 4 or more drops. I normally apply like little drops here, 1, 2 on my cheeks, just because it's a bigger area, and I normally apply it with a sponge. Now the finish on this guy is a velvety matte finish, which is totally amazing. I was never one to go for matte foundations. I would always use the dewy foundations. If you know me and you've seen my video since the beginning, I started using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I did get the wrong shade before. And then I moved on to the Maybelline Fit Me foundations, which are very dewy. And then when I started working at NYX, I started using the HD foundation, which is also a dewy foundation. And they still looked a little bit cakey, like, I mean, not cakey, but like you could tell that you're wearing foundation. As opposed to with this guy right here, when I switched up my foundation, the HD foundation for this guy, my husband actually told me, "Are you wearing foundation? Because it looks like you're not wearing anything." But in a good way. This guy really does a difference, and every customer that has walked in our store and we've color matched them, they always end up liking this foundation because it is true. Like, you can't tell that you're wearing foundation. And once it dries, it like becomes so soft on your skin, and it also kind of blurs out anything on your face. So it just makes it really flawless, and I really love this. And since it does have a velvety matte finish, I like to personally hydrate my skin before that. So I always use a primer, and the primer that I always use is the Honey Do Me Up from NYX as well. That one, or the Hydra Touch Primer, which is another good one. That's only because I like to look dewy, even though this guy will make you look matte, but not matte as in drying matte, but like a nice matte, which I never got to experience until now, and I really love this. I also use this with my beauty blender, just because, I mean, it just looks like your natural skin color is just evened out and perfect. Flawless. I think I'm already halfway through. It's actually pretty good. It lasts really long. It also depends on how much drops you use. This little guy values at $16, so you can drop by any NYX store and have somebody color match you for these. So there was also a new set of shades added to the Lip Lingerie. I didn't get them all because there's a few colors that are a little bit taupey, and the other ones were a little bit too light for me. I don't think I would wear something like that. I mean, I could try it, but I feel like, no. But I just decided to get the ones that I know for sure I'm gonna wear. So I got 6 shades. The first shade, going by number, is 15. It's called Bustier. So I'm not gonna swatch them, like I said. Now that I have all of these shades from the Lip Lingeries, I can do the lip swatch and the swatches on my arms, just so that you guys can see them. So I'm just gonna tell you the names of the ones that I actually got. So I got Bustier. Bustier is more like, it's kind of purpley, but not so purpley. Then I also got Seduction. Seduction is more a bit darker than Ruffled Trim. If you're familiar with the Lip Lingerie, Ruffled Trim is a little bit lighter. So Seduction is still on the orange undertones, and it's so beautiful, guys. The next shade that I got is called Cashmere Silk. Cashmere Silk is a beautiful nude with brown undertone to it. Then I got Dusk to Dawn. Dusk to Dawn is a little bit bright, I think, and I was told to try and use it more when I get tan. It is pretty light, but I tried it on. Maybe if you add a little bit of a lip liner to it, it may not look that bad. Like, not washed out, but I feel like I am gonna like it. Then I got French Maid, which is another one of my favorites. French Maid is actually a darker version of Embellishment. So it's just a little bit darker, but with more of a pinky purple undertone to it. Okay, then I got Cabaret Show, which is a beautiful, like, it has like a dark, like a brown into it, but I don't know how to explain it. You guys will see in the swatches for the Cabaret Show and the rest. Super! The Lip Lingeries are at $9 each. So you guys will see the swatches soon. The next thing that came out is also part of the lingerie collection. And I was dying to get my hands on this because even my cat was dying to get his hands on it. This guy right here is the Lid Lingerie Shadow Palette. This is so gorgeous. These are like the colors you want for like an everyday makeup. It is so beautiful. It's 6 shades and they're all matte. So if you're looking for an affordable, pigmented, and matte shadows, this is your guy right here. It is so beautiful. I won't swatch them because I still have to take a picture of it. And I don't want to get my fingerprints on it. It is just so pretty, guys. It's worth it. I swatched it at work. I always swatch it and I'm so happy that I have it now. I will be making a tutorial only using this shadow palette. Like all matte, okay? So, telling you guys, so many videos coming your way. The next thing that NYX also came out with were the A Wavy Glow liquid highlighters, and I believe there are 8 shades if I'm not mistaken. I think there's 8 shades. I'm not sure. It's because we didn't receive all the colors, so I only know we have 4 colors available. The one that I picked out was Daytime Halo. I'm not going to swatch it because I will be using it in a video for a makeup tutorial. It's kind of like Chardonnay Shimmer, just a little bit more golden. NYX as well also came out with a different kind of highlighters. These are called the Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powders. They actually came out with 5 shades of these. I'm actually missing one, and it's more on the orangey tone. So I have the first color right here. This one is called Twilight Tint. I will also make a separate video for these guys. It looks white, but when you swatch it, it reflects like a blue highlight, which is so gorgeous. I used it one day when I put a blue eyeshadow on my lower lash and my blue lips. And then I did the Trooper! And then I did my highlighter with this guy, which looked blue. I got a lot of compliments saying that I look like a mermaid. The second color is called Lavender Lust. Unfortunately for this guy, if you guys can see, it cracked. These guys are very, very delicate. So if you were to drop it, say goodbye to it because it will completely crack. Okay? So since this is still unopened and it cracked, I'm going to open it and I'm going to fix it. If you want to learn how to fix any highlighters or any eyeshadows, just click on this video. I've seen a lot of people saying they don't want to put alcohol in it because they're afraid that it may damage the product or it may cause damage on your skin. But it really doesn't. It's just because it's alcohol, it evaporates and it leaves it brand new. It leaves it like nothing happened to it. This guy has like a little bit of a pinky lavenderish color to it. And then we got Crush Bloom. Crush Bloom is more of a darker highlighter. If you're wearing a blush underneath, it could be like a shimmery blush, which is really good too. Then I have Snow Rose. Snow Rose also looks white, but this guy, when you swatch it, it reflects pinky color. It's almost like Crushed Bloom, but just a lot brighter. And the last color that I don't have, I forgot the name. I think it's called Synthetic. It's more of an orangey color, so if you were to apply it on top of a bronzer, it would look just perfect. There is also new eyebrow pencils, are called the Eyebrow Powder Pencils. And what this guy is basically on one side you have a normal pencil that you actually sharpen if you want to get more product out of it. And on the other side you actually have a spoolie. There are 9 colors in that collection. I only have 8 colors because the color number 5, which is Auburn, we did not receive it, so I was not able to get it in time for the video. But it's more like an orangey color. I won't do the swatches for this yet. I'll probably wait until I get the Auburn color so all the colors are in there. The first color in this collection is called Blonde. Number 2 is Taupe. The third color is Soft Brown. The fourth color is Caramel. 5 is Auburn. 6 is Brunette. 7 is Espresso. 8 is Ash Brown. And 9 is Black. If you follow me on Snapchat, I will make sure to post there when I get the Auburn shade so that you know that that video will be coming in soon. Next, we have a collection of eyeliners, which is called Faux Blacks and Faux Whites. And sadly, I don't have the full collection of the Faux Blacks, but before I do swatch them separate in a video, I'm going to wait until I get all of them. So the first color, I don't have it. Number 2 is Ox Blood. So it's kind of like a burgundy color, and these guys are for your waterline. And I cannot wait to try these. They seem to be really pigmented and they have a matte finish, which is really good. The next color, number 3, is Midnight. So this is like a very dark navy blue. I don't have number 4, number 5. I have number 6, which is called Burnt Sienna. So this looks like a maroon color. I have 7, I don't have 8. This is called Obsidian. This kind of looks like a purple, very dark plum color. And I'm not gonna swatch them yet. For the Faux Whites, I have the entire collection, which I am so excited. They are all pastel-y colors and they're so cute, and what better way to start March, which is spring, with like pastel colors, and you know we have Easter coming in as well. It's 8 shades. All the Faux Blacks and the Faux Whites are actually $10 each. These are more velvety, soft finish, and they also dry to a matte finish. So the first color is Vanilla, which is like a yellowy color. The second color is called Mint Cream. The name says it. Number 3 is Linen, which is a very nice pinky color. Number 4 is Lavender Lust. It's more of a lilac color. Number 5 is Baby Powder, which is a baby blue. Number 6 is Honeydew, which is exactly like a nice green pastel color. White Smoke is more on the lavenderish side. I swatched these already. They look so pretty. Not here because we have the testers at work, but I saw these, you know, the packaging, the color just caught up my attention and I wanted them all, so I got them all. So we will be having more new stuff coming in next month, and I will be filming my other video next month until I get the products so I can show them to you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I will see you guys for sure till my next video. Bye guys. I'm actually gonna make, now that I have more lingeries. Can you not, cat? Thank you. The next thing that came out, is also alright, a few more things left. The next product that compared to this. Trooper, shut up. Number 2 is, where's number 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I'm talking, I feel like I talked for so, I feel like I